Oh no!
Hello, and welcome. My name is JaSmine, or Stroke of Jasmine, and I'm an artist of many talents. I upload anything art related to this channel with commentary and time lapse of art. I'm sick and I can't think straight. Let's hope this sickness is gone before I go back to work. I've made many videos of my old sketchbooks to keep them in video form. I had to toss most of them due to me moving around so much. And I didn't like that art within them. I kind of regret throwing them away, but today I'll be giving out 5 reasons why you should document your old art. 1. Good source of inspiration. My favorite sketchbooks are where I go to get inspiration sometimes. It depends on what I'm trying to do. But having a book filled with pictures you made that you're proud of is a great feeling. Even the book itself can be inspiring to hold. I feel that way with the handmade sketchbooks I've done. They give me an extra boost in the art feels. And they just make me feel good, personally. I'm biased, so handmade sketchbooks are better than the store-bought all day. Another thing is that with each book you could give it a theme to be specific on what you're trying to achieve. I don't know, just a thought. 2. Family heirloom. Something nice to pass down to the next generation, for they can see how their relative made art. I liked going through my mother's chest of art she used to have, and seeing my dad's doodles on letters when he wasn't in state. Also, children would be more inclined to stay creative seeing an elder work in their craft. Then again, the paper might end up decaying over time. So maybe the next point would be better. I thought this was a good idea. But the longevity of sketchbooks isn't long unless you put the pages in a glass or acrylic box in a museum type of thing. I think this would be better if you turned your book into a printed art book and had it on a coffee table. 3. Sell as digital sketchbooks. This is basically a digital art book, but a sketchbook instead. Also, if you don't want to keep the physical book. This is a great idea. I'm sure many people have already said this. But if people really like your work, scanning them and putting them up for sale wouldn't be too bad of an idea. I know I still need to do this myself with some of my work. Then you can upload them onto a place like Gumroad to sell your digital sketchbooks. Well, other than AI motherfuckers buying and shoving it into their softwares. But I think you'll be able to glaze them. Make sure to use glaze and or nightshade to protect your work, folks. 4. Personal progress. This is a practice for you that you're putting yourself through out of your own will. I think keeping track of your progress is a good idea. It lets you know how far you've come and that you should be proud of where you're going in your own artistic journey. With this, you can find points in your art where you think you need work in and see if you want to go back to a particular style. I sometimes have certain looks I'm going for, so I refer back to some older pieces to get that look again. You can learn from yourself too. Lastly, 5. Use later for future projects. My main ideas come from old sketches I've done years ago. Be it I don't have the time to work on them, I don't have the skills, or I don't have the medium I want to finish this project in. It's also good because you don't have to finish the work right there. You can come back and work on it, or turn it into something completely different. This speed paint came from a simple sketch I made in 2019, and I turned it into another sketch in 2020. Then in 2023 turned into this finished work. I couldn't come up with the nerve to finish it at that time, 'cause it was too much for me. I thought of making a series of works centered around my love of video games and how I used to play them growing up. And now I was thinking 8 works would be made with no specific time frame on them. Also at that moment, I didn't feel that my skills were up to par to what I wanted to achieve with said project. I have a personal idea of what each project would look like, and that requires doing tons of studies and time to learn anatomy and backgrounds. It took me a while to get to this point, but that's because I was going at my own pace. With the colors, I wanted to stay with my favorites. I thought it was too much, but it worked out pretty good in my opinion. The other thing I learned how to do was drawing the light. I loved how it came out. The glow from the TV and lava lamp are my favorite. I was thinking about putting some actual gameplay on the screen, but I didn't know what to put. So I left it blank. I added my favorite textures and finished. If I didn't save these sketches, I wouldn't have this piece today. But I hope these ideas gave you some thought on ways to save your old art. If anyone is interested in the wallpapers, I have them linked below in my Gumroad shop. PC backgrounds, tablets, and more will be added in the near future. Make sure to like, follow, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching this video this long. Take care and see y'all next time.